Hey guys, what's going on? So today I'm going to be finishing up the Aeroflow Dynamics install for the 2004 and 2005 STI. So if you guys haven't seen my previous videos on this, I did install canards on the front of my bumper and also some side skirts. The thing about that is the side skirts were kind of bent in at an awkward angle, so I'm going to have to get them bent outwards so they actually sit level with the ground and whatnot. But I'll show that in the other video and whatnot. So yeah, let's go ahead and install this. So I tried to test fit the Aeroflow Dynamics front splitter onto my carbon fiber front lip from Charge Speed. What I've noticed is whenever you line up the back here on both sides, the splitter kind of comes out here and then goes and actually follows the same body line as the front lip there. So basically you can't see the front lip, it's just on the two sides you see it. So basically what I was doing is I measured out I think 1.5 inches from both sides. That's the furthest I can put it out without actually drilling into the carbon fiber lip itself. So that's basically how I'm gonna have to do it. I'm gonna have a little gap here. Oh well, it's just temporary. I'm gonna have a carbon fiber front splitter eventually, but for now, for the time being, it's gonna look sick. So I am just going to show you guys the process. So I have the upper lane upside down, blocked up on woods here, blocked up on some 2x4s, and yeah, I'm just gonna lay the front splitter here, gonna measure it, center it, push out as far as I can. So basically on my front lip here, this part right here, this recess, that's actually on the outside of the front lip where it kind of comes inside and then pushes out again. So I do not want to drill into this part, but the bottom here, that's attached to the bumper, I can drill through that. So that's basically where I'm going to be putting the drill points. So that's basically how far I can drill into this front lip. So there's a recess all the way along here, and I do not want to drill past that part basically. If you don't have a front lip, or if you have polycarbonate or some kind of plastic front lip and you don't mind drilling straight through it, go for it. You can stick it wherever you want. The look is kind of up to you. The holes that are pre-drilled on the front splitter over there, they don't actually line up to the factory holes. So inevitably you're gonna have to drill through your bumper. And yeah, if you don't have a front lip, this makes it a whole lot easier. You just line up the two ends, start drilling, and then it'll actually stick out nice, pretty much the same width as my front lip there. So that's basically what you gotta do in those situations. So let's go ahead, since I got this carbon fiber front lip, I am going to show you guys my process. Alright, so grab the front lip here, lay it down. So I'm gonna show you guys basically, so that's touching on that end, and this is gonna be touching on that end as well. And basically when I run my hand over this, the front lip is literally right there, so it's not sticking out at this part at all. So what I'm gonna do is these pre-drilled holes here, these two right here are the furthest ones that are actually gonna be out from your bumper. So basically what I was doing is I just pulled this out until it will not actually drill through the front of the front lip. So that's basically what I think would be the best, because I do want it actually to stick out quite a bit, because that's kind of the point of a front splitter. So basically I got, I'll actually measure it. So we got 7/8 over there, and those 7/8 here as well. Perfect. So when I look down, I'm not going to be drilling into the front of it. So now I'm just going to measure the size just to make sure it's actually centered. So we got, what is it, 2 3/4 of an inch over there, and then we got 2 inches here. So we can come, what is it, 3/8 of an inch to the left. So we'll go 2 3/8 on this side. Perfect. side. There we go. That's centered. So we got a stick out of 3/4 of an inch. 3/4 of an inch there. Perfect. So this is exactly where I want it. Now I'm just gonna go grab a pen and then mark out all the holes that I want to drill. Alright, so in my case, these 2 bolts and those 2 bolts actually fit with the kit they actually give you. They give you 3-inch long bolts, and so these 2 are fine. As you can see, probably not, but the bumper actually does go down about 1 inch, so I did have to get 4-inch bolts to actually get these 5 holes to fit. So the way these things work is it's actually pretty genius. You got a really large flat washer, but it's not gonna pull through the head of the bolt. And then they got another washer and then a nut. So basically this contraption will actually sandwich onto the lip itself, basically. And then you got another nut, 2 more washers, and then a lock washer. So this is actually what's gonna attach to your bumper. So it's basically making a spacer with just a bolt. So as you can tell, that'll be on the bumper, a little space. Well, this will actually be on the splitter. This will be spacer, and then tighten this up to your bumper, and then it won't fall off. And then it'll actually be pretty sturdy as well. So, yeah, pretty simple design, but very effective. Guys, so this is basically what it looks like from the inside. So what I've actually found is when I was just tightening these guys. So tighten this guy and then tighten that nut right there as tight as you can onto this so it doesn't move. And then what I was doing is this second nut here that is actually going to be going onto the bumper. I just threaded it down until it actually seated onto this part. Don't over tighten it because then it'll actually push the lip up and you don't want that. So basically go until it's snug, and then on the bottom here, all you gotta do is just tighten up your lock nut here and then just go until it's actually snug, and then, oh god, that's tight. So that's basically how you do it. And then after, I'll just take a wrench there and just tighten it just a little bit. Don't over tighten it because then you'll actually bend your bumper and probably crack it. You don't want that. Phillips head, and then the nuts are 7/16 if you guys were wondering. So yeah, I'll just show you guys what this looks like. Splitter rods, I do have them coming and don't have them here, and I will show you how to install those later. So if you want to know how to do that, subscribe, put the notification bell on, and you will find out when I actually get that done, because they're on order and I'm waiting for them. So yep, basically just got the front splitter on right now, and we'll just run this until we got those splitter rods, and then we'll install those. And then I also got new bumper clips coming as well, because as you can tell, whenever I put the bumper on, the bumper will sag. This clip does not clip onto the bumper anymore, which is sad, looks ugly. So I got those. We'll install that and the splitter rods in that video. So yeah, let's go ahead and show you guys the final result of all these contraptions. Guys, there you go. So there's all the install videos on, what is it, that Aeroflow Dynamics, what was it, Aeros kit for the 045 STI here. So we got the canards there, and then the front splitter looking good, and then we got the side skirts on there. So a couple things I want to note is, so first of all, front splitter here doesn't really fit the best. You have to drill your own holes into the bumper. They don't come pre-drilled to basically the factory holes inside there. So yeah, it also didn't fit with my charge speed front lip here, so I had to kind of bring it forward and yeah, try and get as much stick out as possible. I probably have like 1.5 inches there of stick out, but that's probably the best thing I could do with it. The reason why is this is not really meant for a front lip on here. It's just meant to be as a front splitter on the bumper itself. So yeah, it works. It looks good. So I made it work out. So the fitment on these canards here, they're actually pretty good. Just a little bit of a gap here on the ends, no problem there. And so what is it, on the side skirts here, all the pre-drilled holes, they're kind of in the right spot, but not really, because the side skirt kind of goes on a little angle here. So yeah, you can see screw holes there and there, but it's really hard to notice that if you're really looking for it. Fitment wise, it works, but if you do look down it, it kind of waves, because that's how the side skirt is normally. So yeah, overall I give each product a 4 out of 5 for aesthetics and install basically and whatnot. So there it is. Yeah, looks pretty good in my eyes, and yeah, that's the current setup. Sooner or later I will change out, and yeah, you guys can stay tuned for that and see what I will be up to. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this 3-part install video on the Aeroflow Dynamics Aeroflow kit. Yeah, cool. Peace out, and we'll see you later.